Hello, this is MakairodonX, and today I'll show you my work on an animated short film for International Dinosaur Day, which I unfortunately wasn't able to release it on time. So I think I'll show you all the creative process that has gone behind the creation of this upcoming animated short film. So here are a couple of drawings which will serve as the backbone for the animation that will be presented in this upcoming short film, which will be titled The Age of Dinosaurs. And I actually have to say that this is my very first ever live stream. So good luck on my very first try. And I also have many other plans for this channel. I'm planning on creating a Patreon. I'm planning on creating a Ko-Fi and YouTube channel memberships and super stickers for anyone who wants to support my work as an artist, content creator, and storyteller. And also I would like to say that I managed to reach 1,507. I managed to reach 1,500 subscribers right now. I've actually managed to reach 1,500 subscribers right now. How lucky am I? And now, let's get this party started. So, this is my work on the upcoming animated short film. This is the first segment featuring the early Triassic dinosaurs Eoraptor and Hararosaurus. And now, let's get this party started. I originally wanted to complete this animated short film on Colipeg, but that software has has consumed so much of my time and effort. So that's why I decided to turn the initial opening segment into uh, an animatic sort of series, which the animation of which will mostly be consisting of these drawings. Those are not. Hey, you guys, if you've managed to support me using YouTube super stickers or be a member of this channel, I will gladly shout you out in the comments once I've set up my YouTube memberships. Right now, let's get this party started. The music that I'm playing right now is Dvorak's New World Symphony. If you are all interested in what kind of music I'm playing. This dinosaur right here, this is a Eoraptor. The animation right here. This is so these dinosaurs are Eoraptors. and they're being chased by the bigger dinosaur. There's the Herrerasaurus. So these Eoraptors will be featured in the opening animation segment of my short film. Eoraptor, yeah, this is a Eoraptor, exactly. Eoraptor, Dawn Thief. So this is this segment. So my short film, The Age of Dinosaurs, is going to be showcasing the entire history of the dinosaurs, starting from the Triassic up to the Cretaceous, in a series of animated short segments. And the first of which will feature the early Triassic prosauropodomorph Eoraptor. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Zup7524. You're right. Eoraptor is indeed one of the earliest prosauropods. It's like an ancestor to the major giant sauropods, which will spread across much of the world throughout the Jurassic and Cretaceous. Yeah, you're right. Right here, this pair of Eoraptors are walking around in the sunset, and they're being chased by the larger Herrerasaurus, which at 6 meters long, it was the biggest dinosaur of the early Triassic of Argentina, the Achivelosteo Formation, if you're exact. Thanks for pointing out the question of whether Eoraptor is a prosauropod, Zep7524. As I would want to say, Eoraptor hasn't been featured in any major paleomedia as of now. I remember seeing this guy in Dinosaur Revolution, which I remember watching as a kid over a decade ago. So this will probably be the first time Eoraptor will appear in paleomedia alongside its cousin Herrerasaurus. The Eoraptors are stepping onto this log on this opening opening shot. So they're hiding in the log to escape from the Herrerasaurus, which will be those orange and gray dinosaur that will show up. Yeah, I think all you have to do is simply like observe the legs of the two-legged birds. They often have this but another way to for drawing legs of theropod dinosaurs is to look up the skeletals of Scott Hartman. Yeah, that's the guy I often use as a reference for my dinosaur drawings. And by repeatedly looking at Scott Hartman's skeletal reconstructions, I've been able to get a precise picture of what the legs of theropod dinosaurs should be drawn. So thank you on your advice. Thank you on your suggestion, SEP7524. I would advise that studying Scott Hartman, in addition to looking at the feet of the various birds, is a good reference. So thank you for your suggestion right here. Now let's move on to the second drawing. Or main second image. In future live streams, I will be talking a lot more about how my drawings work. For now, this is a production process, a working process of sorts about my upcoming animated short film, just to see how my creative process goes. I've got a very big creative process that goes behind each and every one of my drawings and sketches, which I've not been able to put out for the whole world to see as of now, but I have certainly have been able to do so for this very first live stream of mine. So this is what you guys are all seeing right now. How my creative process goes, which will certainly be the subject of more future live streams. So the Eoraptors are now eating the ferns in this opening, in this drawing right now. The Eoraptors are eating the ferns, and they're these omnivorous dinosaurs, as their dentition shows that they also consumed small insects or vertebrates besides plants, which is very, very unusual for most other future prosauropod and sauropod dinosaurs, which are like almost exclusively herbivorous. The earliest ones looked just like the theropods, and they were very small, and they were also very sometimes carnivorous or omnivorous, as is the case with Eoraptor right here. So the drawings, which I'm currently working on right now, will form the backbone of the animated film as soon as it is fully completed and released on this channel. So what you guys are all seeing now is my upcoming animated short film currently being worked on in real time. No, the Eoraptors are peacefully munching their ferns until the Herrerasaurus stalks them from behind a tree and pursues them. That will be depicted in the series of drawings, which will form the first animation in my future short film, The Age of Dinosaurs. I also have plans to make video essays about paleomedia and why I think the legacy of my favorite piece of paleomedia, Walking with Dinosaurs, as well as the paleo documentary genre itself, is increasingly becoming forgotten. So you can be sure to stay tuned for those in the such videos in the near future. Thank you. So right here, I've given the Eoraptors a greenish banded coloration to camouflage them in the forest environment in which they live. And the Herrerasaurus has been given this striking orange and dark striped pattern in order to highlight its status as the main predator of the Eoraptor. And here's the Herrerasaurus, which I'm about to color and draw upon. Hmm, no, I have not. Never seen how to train a dragon before. What are you talking about? Like, I think I've seen like the original version, like back when I was like a kid or so. I'm giving the Herrerasaurus his signature dark orange and dark gray coloration, along with some light green for the underside. I'm using like a dark orange shade for the Herrerasaurus. It kind of almost like reminds me of a tiger, but I've given a dark orange color to highlight the Herrerasaurus' status as the top predator, as the main predator. Now it's time to give stripes to the Herrerasaurus. Yeah, Herrerasaurus is supposed to be like a ancient dinosaur belonging to like, but like a very basal member of the Saurischian family tree. So it's basically like so it basically belongs to the same dinosaur family as Eoraptor, but is very distantly related to both prosauropods and modern theropods. So many paleontologists think that Herrerasaurus is part of a separate family of basal saurischians or lizard-hipped dinosaurs, apart from those of most of the classic theropods like Allosaurus or Tyrannosaurus, or the sauropods such as Brachiosaurus or Argentinosaurus. So Herrerasaurus is basically like a basically belongs to like a very basal member of the of so Herrerasaurus basically is belongs to a very basal branch of the Saurischian dinosaur family tree. Here we go, adding the lime colored touches to the finishing touches to the Herrerasaurus. Now they're gonna color him soon. So in this film, only the dinosaurs shown are Eoraptor and Herrerasaurus. And there will be like a very, very brief scene where a few non Arcos, where a few like other non dinosaurian reptiles will appear or animals. So there will be like a very, very brief scene where a few other Triassic animals will appear, but aren't dinosaurs. But unfortunately, the giant Ryusuke Saurosuchus is not going to appear in this segment. Only it will be like it will mainly focus on the dinosaurs Herrerasaurus and Eoraptor. So the time right now for me is like 11:42 p.m. And this entire series of drawings of the that form the basis of the animation has taken me more than like 5 or 6 hours to complete. The, I mean 5 or 6 hours to sketch out. But right now I'm coloring and drawing them for the first time. Oh, the Herrerasaurus is about to ambush the Eoraptors. Now the Eoraptors are returning, and the Herrerasaurus is about to pounce on them. Well, I guess I'll need to stop this live stream right now. The battery of the phone on which this stream is being recorded is very low. Now, I guess I'll see you all another time. I will once the charge on my phone is full, I might be able to do more future live streams. But for now, I would like to thank you all for coming with me on my very first live stream and to see how my creative process works here for the very first time on this platform. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream, and I'll see you all in future ones. Thank you.